welcome to my video. I'm Linda Westfall and I will be sharing with you today how I made this card. I started off by using the My Favorite Things Mesmerizing Mandala, however you want to say that, and I am using Solar White 80-pound cardstock, and I will emboss that. First I will use my embossing buddy to help so that the embossing powder doesn't stick where I don't want it to. And I will be using Versamark ink and white embossing powder. And if you notice, I had to use a paintbrush because some stuck where I didn't want it. But that's a trick that you can use as well, and I've seen other people use that too. And I'm going to be doing some Distress ink blending in Mermaid Lagoon, Cracked Pistachio, and Squeeze Lemonade. And I'm going to start off in the middle with the Mermaid Lagoon and then move to the Cracked Pistachio and then to the Squeeze Lemonade. And I will go back into the middle, blending that back in. And then when I'm done with the ink blending, I'm going to rub it with a paper towel to get off the extra ink off of the embossing so that it's really white and clean again. I layered up some black cardstock, a strip of black cardstock, on top of a white card base, and then I adhered my panel to that. And then on top of that, I am going to use another piece of black cardstock and some white cardstock and some orange ribbon that I had. I'm going to use the My Favorite Things pop-up alphabet dies, and I finished cutting them through with an X-Acto knife because they just pop up off of the page, but I wanted them separate. And I will be using some Distress Collage Medium Matte and some 3M foam tape to adhere the letters to my strip. And when I got to the B gave me a particularly hard time with that little center piece of 3M foam tape. I could not get that to stick to the center and get the foam tape off. I finally did it. And then I moved on, and I didn't do them every other one. I just kind of varied whether they were popped up or flat against that strip. And then I will take that sentiment strip, the Celebrate strip that I had made, and I'm going to use some thicker double-sided adhesive and some fun foam. And I will apply the adhesive first, and then I will stick it to some black fun foam. And then I'm going to use some more adhesive on the back of that and use that to apply it to my card base. And then finally, I thought it needed a little more something, and I decided to use some Wink of Stella to some of the parts to make it sparkle and shine. And that will finish up my card today. And I appreciate you watching again, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.